Hey guys, Fox here, gonna bring you another 1 versus 1. This is a regular 2.6 game, no beta games today. This is gonna be against Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin starting in the south position, playing as Vermont, and up north is gonna be Playzk, playing as the Americans. The map will be Ruins of Raoun. I hope I'm saying that right. It is French, so give me a break. And I'm gonna get this game started right away from the 5-second mark, starting in 3, 2, 1, play. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am gonna say right off the bat, I do not know this map. I've never played on it. I have it deselected from my auto match list simply because I was too lazy to learn it. And from what I can tell, it looks like the manpower point on the left side and right side can cut off that corner. From the plus 10 fuel and plus 10 munitions. And I just want to do a little background information. As always, Charles Darwin, he is one of the top players for Company of Heroes, level 16 across the board, and he plays very well. And up north is Playzk. I have never seen him play before. However, from what I heard, actually looks like he's Asian or something from what I'm seeing in the chat log. But anyway, from what I hear, he does this weird medic bunker thing where he just spams medic bunkers and gets lots of infantry. And a lot of people seem to not like him very much, and he's been accused of drop hacking. I don't want to give him a bad name because I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I've been hearing. So I'm kind of curious to see what this whole medic thing is. But I love you. He seems kind of like a troll guy off of me, but he is pretty okay. He's pretty high up there too on the leaderboard. So let's see how that goes. I checked his disputes and they seem pretty normal. Charles Darwin has about the same amount as well and all that. So looks like Charles Darwin's gonna go left with the first building an MG, and Playzk is going to go right. Going to have one engineer actually going to the left, but that's going to be taken care of pretty easy with Pioneers and an MG back here. Charles Darwin does get the first few shots in green cover, so he should win this fight easily. As you can see, that small chunk of health is already gone, and they've killed a guy. He does garrison that building, so that will turn that fight around temporarily. But however, he can't cap anymore. He can't come out of that building. He's pretty much stuck. He'll either have to retreat or whatnot. And we have the first Volksgrenadier squad out for Charles Darwin now. And Playzk has 2 riflemen. You can see rifle spam from him. Pretty normal so far. Haven't seen any medic bunkers go up just yet. So I'm still looking out there for that. I actually really want to see how that goes. And this engineer squad is going to have to retreat and be taken care of very easily by these Volk squads, or fall back a little bit to the help of these riflemen. Probably wants to try to keep them in this fight. 2 more guns is always helpful. And there he goes, brings them to the back of the rifle squad. But however, Charles Darwin is focus firing the engineer squad, and almost losing it. However, does manage to get away, and this MG in the back is going to win this fight for him. Oh no, there's a flank coming in from Playzk, so he does know how to micro. Smart move right there. Volksgrenadier's desperately trying to get him there. However, the rifleman accidentally go in front of the MG a little bit, gets suppressed, and is forced to retreat, taking way too much damage there. In the meantime, Playzk is continuing to cap the right side of the map and the middle, so he's still keeping up on his game, his capping game here. Charles Darwin's going for a more focused push on the left side with his entire army pretty much. Just one Pioneer squad over here that is capping. He does see that rifle squad and is going to try to take care of that quickly before any more reinforcements come in. If he takes care of this rifle squad, it's going to make the next fight easier, or delay that next fight if Playzk wants to wait for that rifle squad to reinforce or whatnot. So here comes 2 rifle squads and a Pioneer. MG is, you can see this positioning here. Oh, a grenade, all doing quite a bit of damage, forcing the Pioneer to retreat. So at least that was on the Volksgrenadier squads. Fortunately for Charles Darwin, as I was talking about, Charles Darwin was covering this. I'll talk about that later. killing a rifle squad there. That's gonna hurt Playzk. And this MG over here is out of position so far, and she could get in this building. I think that building can be garrison, and he's retreating, not into the for the help of that MG back here, and that should turn it around. Just needs to focus fire the flanking rifle squad over here on the right side. They are in green cover, but these right Volksgrenadiers are very low on health. May need to retreat that one soon if they take any more fire. One more guy going down. Changes the MG's force of fire onto the right side, and he's gonna have to retreat out of there. MG can still stay there as he can switch between both squads, suppress one and suppress the other, and keep him back. Unless he goes for a full flank. There is an MG here placed. As I was saying a while ago, he had it covering this lane and had the rest of his squads go on the other side of the road. Rifleman couldn't go anywhere, trapped him in there, and killed him successfully. So that's a very good micro from him. We do have skirmish phase coming out. Nothing built, not even a supply yard built yet for Playzk. So nothing yet. There is a bunker out for Charles Darwin. We may be seeing defensive doctrine. I don't know yet. Too early to tell. He has gone tier 2, so he builds that Craig barracks, and that should give us a good notification to see where he's going. He does build the Camcraft Center for veterancy. That's going to help a lot to this rifle spam. Veterancy is always good. I mean, it's veterancy. Come on now. Still nothing. Here we go. So it's first medic bunker in the base from Playzk. Playzk is actually doing a decent push here, taking the left side of the map. Actually, all the VPs are in his territory right now. However, Charles Darwin, knowing this, goes straight through the supply lines and cuts them off from the right and left side. Right plus 10 fuel and munitions. So great cutoff there, and there's nothing in the vicinity to really counter that or recap. Here comes a fight on the left side. Volksgrenadiers getting engaged. This one rifle squad trying to cap his plus 10 fuel. Charles Darwin does not like that. Pushes them out there. Even has a minesweeper squad. However, I haven't seen any mines laid down from Playzk. So, but always good to be cautious, as Charles Darwin's actually laying down his own mines right there on that tight spot. Should be able to handle this rifle squad pretty easily, as two Volk squads at their distance. They're good. They're better at ranged fighting, so that's gonna help them. And now we have veterancy popping out. I believe it is support veterancy, because I don't see it on the Volksgrenadiers. Yes, it is. There is a MG has veterancy now, so that's interesting, as I don't see many pioneers out. Maybe he might tech switch in that or something. Here on the right side, gonna engage a flamethrower squad. Gonna have to retreat out of there. The veterancy is not gonna save you from a flamethrower at all. Very low health MG here. Could use a medipack. However, he's low on munitions, so whatever he wants to do with that. And we have bars out for Playzk. So at least Charles Darwin does have veterancy to help him counter this. And he's doing pretty well with his MGs, keeping both riflemen back and forcing them both to retreat. So MG's there save the day, as Volk squad's just chilling over and building barbed wire actually to funnel him in onto this middle point. Perhaps could build a mine there later, or it's going to be great for MGs and whatnot. Looks like Playzk has finally managed to reconnect his plus 10 fuel and munitions. And he's going to recap this VP. VPs look 480, 484, pretty even so far. Charles Darwin's going to take this victory point on the left side, and he looks like he's going to kill that medic. Always want to kill medics on the downtime whenever you can. Every medic counts. Do not want to fight zombie riflemen. I guess that's what you call them, because they call them zombie grenadiers for Wehrmacht. And here comes, speaking of that, the medic upgrade for the bunker, and he has built a Craig barracks. So, and we do have 4th of Fatherland, so he did go defensive. Again, this is probably going to be a heavy infantry fight, as we have bars out and tier 2 focus fight from Charles Darwin. Here comes a push. Oh, there's another medic bunker right there. So we got 1 and 2 in the base, and I'll look for the others after this fight. It looks like he's a little bit out of position. I'm not sure what Playzk can go for here, really. Pushing in the middle. I mean, you'll get close to this base. You can't really do much to this bunker. Bars are not going to tear that up very much. Gonna have to retreat these pioneer squads, or he decides to go into that bunker. Oh, here we go. Here's the flamethrower engineers, and he needs to get his forces down here. He's caught out of position a little bit, and Volksgrenadiers are coming in there. Don't want to get too close to that squad. Maybe it's kind of a gamble if he wants to focus fire that engineer squad, as they will take damage a lot faster than this rifle squad. However, he does force that rifle squad to retreat, and the engineer squad decides to retreat as well. As those Volksgrenadiers, we're going to move on them, and he's doing very well with these MGs. I've noticed about this map, it's very urban and tight, so these MGs are covering the flanks down every road for any flanking infantry, protecting these Volksgrenadiers from getting flanked, and that worked out pretty well. However, he lost this bunker, and I don't know how. I think there's this ability I haven't seen in a bajillion years from engineers that can like place this trap or this wire in buildings, and I think that's what it was. I'm not 100% sure. If anybody knows, please let me know. And we have our first Volksgrenadier squad out for Charles Darwin. Now going to retake the middle. Let's see if Playzk decides to switch it up and go left and retake the left side here, or just decide to keep going into the middle and engage Charles Darwin head on. Charles Darwin still continuing to kill medics. Give me 1 second here, gonna take a drink. And looks like you can see Playzk is putting riflemen all over his side, all over the place. One going left, one going right, and just kind of capping as well. And here's the fight right here, one rifle squad. However, because Charles Darwin has all his infantry together, and Playzk decides to split his units, any units Charles Darwin engages is going to be taken care of very easily, unless he's sacrificing riflemen on purpose to get more free rifle squads from this medic bunker. I don't know. However, he's holding them off so far, still managing to keep these VPs into his favor. Actually, no, 468, 476, so this is pretty even so far. However, Charles Darwin has been winning most of these fights from what I can tell. Here on the right side, actually going to show off Pioneer Squad. That was just still annoying, this right side, so, you know, that's a good trade-off. Pulling one rifle squad off of the main fighting force for one Pioneer Squad works out pretty well. And now we have 2 Grenadiers out for Charles Darwin. I don't believe he's rebuilt any bunkers yet. I'm trying to zoom out here. Can't zoom out any further. I wish it was like Supreme Commander, you know, zoom out all the way. But anyway, we have 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that was not a medic bunker. That was a Triad Center. I feel stupid now. That was not a medic bunker. You're probably already thinking like, finally you caught that. But no, it was not a medic bunker, Triad Center. So I see 2 medic bunkers. MGs once again able to hold them off. However, we have off-map artillery. Can he get out of there in time? No. Managed to take out the one MG there. And that's about it. Those MGs are getting pretty annoying for Playzk. That is the meat of Charles Darwin's army. Has been holding him off this whole time, and now he's free to move in as there's no MG to suppress or hold him. And Charles Darwin definitely does not have enough squads to take on this bar. All these bars. He does have veterans, so you know, MG42s or whatnot yet. And he's so far being forced out of here. May try to bait him into this mine that's right here. Will he step on it? No, he doesn't. Actually goes pretty far from that. Here comes a second. There's so much fighting going on. I don't know where to follow it. Oh, and there hits the mine. Gonna switch to the right side. Lots of Volksgrenadiers. May kill this rifle squad. Come on, you can do it. Oh, gets him right before he goes behind the building. Switching back down to the south. Looks like Playzk is doing Charles Darwin's left side here. He managed to decap that fuel. What is that? That is a +5 fuel. Not a huge hit, but he does cut him off from the corners right there. MG covering each other's backs right here, taking care of that engineer squad very well. And now they should probably move up and